Hey. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Hope you're doing okay today. Sending good energy wherever you are. Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day, as some would say. It's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Well, let me just say, because we're on the frequency of love, happy love day, right? Every day should be a day of love, but we'll say happy love day. So welcome to the live, where we're going to be talking today about how love sets you free from narcissistic abuse. How love sets you free from narcissistic abuse. And I think it's timely because from a mainstream perspective, today is Valentine's Day, the day for lovers. So it's only appropriate that we talk about how love sets you free from narcissistic abuse. How love sets you free from narcissistic abuse. So I'm glad you're here and we're going to go into it. Hopefully, you're having a good day, reflecting on yourself and your own self love, right? And what that love means for you, particularly since you've escaped narcissistic abuse. Hey, Lacey, how you doing? So I'm going to just get right into it. The primary reason you were stuck in narcissistic abuse was because you had no self-love, no conscious self-love. Welcome. Because the moment you embrace self-love, it becomes impossible for any narcissist to successfully manipulate you, love bomb you, and abuse you. This is the message. So on this wonderful day, which many call Valentine's Day, we're talking about happy Valentine's Day, Tammy, how self-love is the panacea to ensuring you never have to experience successful narcissistic abuse ever again. So for most of us, the reason why we became susceptible to narcissistic abuse, chances are we were raised by narcissistic caregivers. And those narcissistic caregivers could sense our empathic hearts. So what they did was program us to not appreciate our sensitive spirits. So we begin to doubt ourselves because we have early caregivers who told us to doubt ourselves. And that's how the early conditioning for narcissistic abuse began. It was successful because this narcissist convinced you to self-abandon self-appreciation. And it was done successfully through the process of guilt and gaslighting. So you realize that the only way you're susceptible to narcissistic abuse is if you're in a place of self-doubt and self-loathing and self-abandonment. If you're still trapped in the cycles of people pleasing, if you are afraid of being a villain in someone else's story, if you're afraid to stand up for yourself, this is how the narcissists get you. The narcissist can no longer reach you. Any form of narcissistic abuse is no longer successful when you embrace the promise of this day. Exactly. They tell you to abandon your entire self because the only way the narcissist is resonant with you and can successfully abuse you is when you are veiled, when you cannot see. And you cannot see fully when you're in a place of not appreciating and liking yourself. So the question is, how do you get to a place of not liking or appreciating yourself? Because you believe the programs from your early caregivers that told you that you were not enough. And it's unfortunate that those caregivers did that to you, to me. You were programmed with manipulative words that were designed to keep you small. You were programmed by people who were previously narcissistic abuse. Global, they said you were too sensitive. So when they tell you you're too sensitive, what they're telling you is abandon your extrasensory perception, abandon your ability to intuit, abandon your ability to sense. And the moment you accept the program of self-hate that's put upon you, that's the end of the game. This is why you begin to attract narcissists your whole life. You see? So the narcissist can sense if you're an empath who's unhealed, because this is why they target you. And they target you, they come for you because they know that if you knew any better, you would not tolerate them. Michael, I'm also delusional, and so are my kids. You see, these insults are spells. Spells designed to get you to self-loathe. Because when you think about self-love, it sounds so self-indulgent. But self-love is just simply looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I accept you as you are. I like you the way you are. I embrace the perfections and imperfections in you. Because the narcissist has to gaslight you into doubting yourself, because the narcissist lives in a place of permanent hate. Exactly. The shaming is constant, the put downs. Because the reason they do that global is because they live in a place of constant self-hate. That's why, Tammy, they stop trusting you. So they want you to join them in this place of self-hate. So on this day, Valentine's Day, okay, fine. Every day should be Valentine's Day. But the message today is, how are you going to start embracing and loving yourself unconditionally? It doesn't matter what people say, because the people who judge you don't even love themselves. Oh, seeker of truth, I'm sorry you're in the hospital healing, but I hope it's going well. We're sending you lots of good energy wherever you are. So you see, the whole game is to get you into a place of guilt, so you never pour into yourself. Because as long as you are self-abandoning, you're susceptible to narcissistic abuse. So you may ask yourself, well, how do I practice self-love? I hear about self-love, and what is this self-love business? I don't know what self-love is. Self-love is simply so let me ask you this question. If you met somebody you really admired, a hero in your life, if you met them today, how would you act? Oh, hi, Mr. So-so-and-so, or Madam So-so-and-so, nice to meet you. I'm so glad to see you. That's how you should treat yourself. That is what self-love is. Self-love is treating yourself as the VIP main character in your own movie. And what self-love looks like is be aware of the stories you tell yourself in your mind. I'm not good enough. I'm silly. Family loyalty is optional, right? And changing that story to telling yourself, I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am abundant. I like myself as I am. I like my scars. I like my beauty marks. I like my imperfections. I may not be conventionally beautiful, but I see the beauty in me. Because when you start to affirm yourself for yourself in this way, you're not looking externally for any validation. And if you're not looking externally for validation, it becomes impossible to be manipulated. And when it becomes impossible for you to be manipulated, that's the end of your narcissistic abuse cycle. So it's about giving yourself self-compassion and self-love on this day. So on this Valentine's Day, what are your plans for yourself? And it shouldn't just be bound. I'm so glad, speaking of truth, that you're doing well. I'm glad the surgery went well. You see, it's about asking yourself, today is Valentine's Day. Okay, fine. Let's go with that matrix program. What am I doing for myself today that affirms for myself that I love myself? Are you going to buy yourself some flowers? Are you going to buy yourself some chocolates? Are you going to take yourself out to dinner? Are you going to go for a nice walk in the park? Are you going to sit on the balcony and look at the sun? That's what self-love is. And self-love in you is affirming yourself for yourself. Global, you say family loyalty is optional. We all grew up with the notion that you had to tolerate your family no matter what they did. And we realize today, the thing that makes family global is not blood. The thing that makes family is love. So if there isn't love, even though they're blood relatives, that's not your family. You understand what I'm saying? I'm so glad, speaking of truth, that's the spirit. I love that. right? So a long time we've been programmed with this notion that be loyal to your family even if they're hurting you. Why would people you love hurt you on purpose? And if they hurt you on purpose, is that your family? No. And so when you love yourself enough, you are able to stand up for yourself and stand by yourself and know that you are the ultimate. You understand? This is the whole point of self-love. Hi, Christina. When you start to affirm for yourself that as above, so below, that you are a manifestation of stardust in the sky. This is not woo. Exactly, Kausanda. There's a saying that the divine will bless you with strangers, whilst the demons will hurt you with your so-called loved ones, Kausanda. Global people will forget what you said, but they never forget what you did. Exactly. That's something I got from Dr. Maya Angelou. And sometimes we're born to that family to learn self-love. Tammy, wise words. Wise words. So if you're around any kind of relationship that's built and based on obligation, you should ask yourself, what part of myself am I self-abandoning to be in this relationship? Oh, Kalsanda, you are chosen indeed. No one can tell you that by yourself. I'm so glad to see that. And I'm sending you lots of jobless. You see? So when you begin to affirm yourself for yourself, it's to connect yourself. Exactly, Global. It's to connect yourself to the infinite intelligence that is available to anyone who wants to connect to it from a place of veracity and purity. And when you embrace this, you are still a target for narcissistic projections, because anytime you're in the presence of narcissists, they realize that their demons are self-evident. But they cannot manipulate you when you're in a place of self-love, because when you're in self-loving, you cannot be tricked. When you're self-loving, you're not looking for anyone to validate you or to give you anything. Therefore, you cannot be manipulated. So manipulation and trickery and lies are the key techniques and tools used by these narcissists, whether they are at the family level, at the societal level, or at the planetary level. Rex 24, they strip you of your finances. They try to, but they don't know that you're connected to divine abundance. So whatever you lose, you're going to get back tenfold once you start to embrace and love yourself. Because when you start to love yourself on this Valentine's Day, you will do things that self-loving people do. And what are the things that prove that you love yourself? You're going to eat the right foods. You're going to go to places where you're celebrated. You're going to be around people who give you love just like you give them. You're going to do things that nurture you. You're not going to do, if you self-love, you're not going to go places that don't affirm who you are. If you're in an environment where people are not affirming you with respect and love, because you're so self-respecting, you leave. You don't tolerate it. That's the apex of self-love. Self-love is calling your power back. Self-love is discipline. Self-love is taking inspired action. And this is why the narcissist will manipulate you to making you feel that you are incapable of anything unless they validate you, including calling you delusional. And the narcissist will project on you what they're getting from you. They will tell you they're helping you when they indeed are getting help from you. They'll tell you they don't need you when they actually do need you because they need your energy. Self-love is self-thoughts. That's exactly, Kyle, you are on fire. You see, this is where it comes from, within. Because when you love yourself, you're not going to when you love yourself and respect yourself, the moment someone doesn't love you, doesn't respect you, you pick up on it immediately. You don't make excuses for them. You know what lack of love looks like. Whereas the unhealed empath will make excuses and say, oh, they're just having a bad day. It's okay. I can put up with it. They just have bad manners sometimes. No! 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 When you wake up to yourself, you don't put up with that anymore. Because you know that you don't want to disappoint yourself anymore. Everyone is loving on a different plane inside of them. Say more, Kalsanda. What do you mean? You see? So self-love is the ability to see yourself as you are and appreciate yourself as you are. And Jeanette, I have a hard time being around people after being targeted by so many vampires through my life. I get it. I get it. because you can sense people, you can see through people, especially these days where all the masks around society are slipping off in high and low places. So you're actually going to see more weirdness, more narcissistic behavior, more evil behavior, more demonic behavior, because your third eye is open. Because self-love and embracing yourself wakes you up to that third eye dynamic. You wake up the divine intelligence within you, but you also become very, very circumspect about who you offer your love to. So there's a saying that love is non-negotiable. Liking people, that's optional. So you use wisdom to move skillfully on who you cast your pearl before. So as an unhealed empath, as the saying goes, you would cast your pearl before swine. But when you're in a place of self-love, you're not going to do that anymore. Meow Mafia Rescue, I'm not okay nowadays and I don't know what to do anymore. What's going on, Meow? Come, let's talk. Get in here and tell us what's going on with you. What's the story? If you want to. You see, not anymore. They don't get a hall pass. You said it, Tammy. No more hall passes. We've done that enough. This is making excuses for people looking the other way. You can't do that. Because when you really start to appreciate yourself, you're not on that frequency anymore. You're on the frequency of, if it doesn't nurture me and bring me love, what's the point? Because it is love that rescues and saves everything. So when you're in the love frequency, you don't want anything to do with hate. Exactly. You have to understand that not everyone living in the world is some on some illusion. What do you mean, Carl? I don't know what you mean. I think I get what you're saying. Can you talk about knock and conditional love? Yes. Yeah, Harryman. So the narcissist cannot love. They can fall in love with you eventually when they lose you and realize they'll never find anyone like you. But the narcissist is self-hating, so they're incapable of any kind of love. Not even conditional love. They can pretend and act out conditional love. And when you know this, it means that anything that the narcissist does or gives to you is a transaction. You're going to pay twice later. Because a narcissist is incapable of love. And the reason they're incapable of love is they didn't receive any. And their experiences from being invalidated deeply convince them that they live in a world of darkness, therefore to be the darkest possible person. So pillar of light, apart from the knock, no amount of love can save them. That's exactly right. Pillar of light. Hello, Mew Myfair, how are you?
Existing.
Oh, tell us what's going on. What's on your mind? Let's see if we can get you beyond existing.
I live in America.
Same old. I know what you mean, but I want to hear. What is it doing to you? The realization of what's going on. Let me ask you that way.
Well, I have a son that is on the severe end of autism, and knowing that the particular people that are in control right now believe in eugenics, and knowing history the way I do, I am in huge fear. But I run an animal rescue, mostly for feral cats, and the world's already abandoned them, and I feel like we should run. But then I'm abandoning them again, and the world already did that to them. And it's hard because it feels like there's like nowhere to run anymore, because it seems like it's just spreading like wildfire, this cycle of hatred. And I thought in 2025, I guess I thought we were better. I thought we were on the path to our children's children maybe just knowing love and not hate, because everything was getting better, I thought.
Yeah. I empathize with you very deeply. I want to ask you this. Those cats, before you rescue them, how are they feeling?
Scared.
So what is it about the current situation that has reduced their fear? What is it that you did for them that reduced their fear?
I just give them what they need.
Which is?
Love.
So why are you afraid?
I don't get a lot of love.
Because the only love you need is the love you generate yourself in your mafia. Don't you see what I'm trying to tell you? Because as long as you're connected to the fear frequency, you're subject to the wiles and manipulations of the matrix. Now, keep up with the news and be aware. You want to be an intelligent person. But the moment you allow your fear to overtake you, because that's the point. So the matrix cannot intimidate you unless you're in a place of fear. Any narcissist cannot manipulate you unless they've convinced you to believe you're lesser than who you are, therefore going in a place of fear. Now, those cats that you rescued were in a place of fear, but there was something about them that ignited that love is possible, and you found them. The same thing applies to us. And once we activate the love within us, our higher self looks after us. But when you're afraid, you cannot tap into that higher self because there is nowhere to go except within.
My narcissist lives across the street.
Why do they live across the street from you?
He's my son's father, and we have to work together to make sure Sawyer has everything he needs.
How old is your son?
He will be 13 in September.
Got it.
But he's fully relying on us. So.
Fully relying on us.
It's a world of, it's a lot of stress in my world, so it's something. I think that's why I'm in animal rescue, because I can't rescue myself, but I can rescue them.
No, you got it. You see, but that's the trap and trick you're playing with yourself. Because how can you rescue animals when you haven't rescued yourself? What are you going to offer them? More trauma.
Yeah.
You cannot rescue anyone.
In general, I would say yes, but with my son, there's a lot of limitations. I have to give everything of myself to him and then to the animals, and there's not a lot left over for myself. I keep going for all of them, but that's all that's keeping me going is the fact that somebody needs me.
You see, the reason you are in this trap, if I may say this to you, is because
my son is not a narcissist.
No, I'm not talking about your son. No, I'm talking about the mindset.
The person in the comment.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that. No. What I'm saying is, you've been raised by takers your whole life, which is why you're conditioned to give. And you're used to giving to anyone and feel guilty about giving to yourself.
100%.
And this is the day of love. Where's your self-love, my dear sister?
It got unalived years ago.
Okay, can we do something quickly, you and I, before you go? Can we do this together with your permission?
Yes.
Can we repeat these words together, and let's see what feelings come up as you repeat them?
You don't mind if I end up crying?
I don't mind at all. We're in this together. Let's do it together. Tell me when you're ready and I can begin.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I'll lead with the first line, and then you lead, and we'll repeat it. I'll repeat it once, you repeat it 6 times, it'll be a total of 7 times. Does that work for you?
Ironically, yes, because 7s run my life like crazy. I know that sounds a little nuts, but it's just a reoccurring number. It's a
synchronicity. You see, you're in the right place. This is how the divine works.
I was born on 7/7.
Okay, there you go. So how did I know? This. So here it is. And repeat every word with love and breathe in so you're regulated. I'm going to say the first one that you repeat it 6 times. And anyone on this live who wants to repeat it, let's do it together wherever you are, right? You can do it silently, but here it goes. Are you ready, Mia Mafia?
Yep.
I love me.
Oh, that's hard.
No. Let's go. We're in this together. I'm holding your hand. Let's go. You lead.
Mm-hmm. I honestly don't know if I can say that.
I'm with you. Don't believe the traps of the mind. Just say it with me. I'll do it with you. I don't think, just do. I. Good. We're breaking down strongholds. Good.
I don't think I can say it.
Yes, you can. Now, I'm not going to strong arm you, but I'm encouraging you. Just start with the first word, I. Trust yourself. Trust your wisdom. This is a safe space. And you want to overcome the matrix and move from existing to thriving? This is the portal, my dear sister. This is the portal. And I'm here with you, and everyone else is paying attention. You're supported by other empaths. This is a place of love. Let's go. Are you ready? Good. It's okay. You're not weeping, you're releasing and purging. That's what's happening to you. Lion tone. So let's go. I love me. Me. Beautiful. Second time. I love me. Selassie. Third time. I love me. You're amazing. Fourth time. I love me. Fifth time. I love me. Sixth time. This is beautiful. I love me. Seventh time. I love you. Take a deep breath. Just breathe it in. Breathe it in. Oh, global. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. What are you noticing, my dear sister? What are you noticing?
I don't know.
Yes. You just released a lot of self-hate. This is how incredible you are. This is what you've done for all of us. There's people on YouTube, people on TikTok rooting for you. Somebody just gave me a donation of $7.77 because of you. That's global. Global, you are hilarious. I love you. Do you see what has happened here? You have just told yourself that you love yourself, something you've never done before.
No, I haven't.
You just broke a curse. Don't you see what has happened, my dear sister?
I really hope so.
No. You just broke a curse. You just broke a curse. So I'm going to dance for you. This is Door Peep. This is Burning Spear. Yeah, this is for you. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We shine down no Babylon. We shine down no Babylon. We shine down no Babylon. Shine down no Babylon. Yeah. 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 This is what it means to be an empath.
Being an empath's hard.
Well, you're doing it for cats, but you are destined to save souls, meow. So go forth and stop hating because you've just realized you deserve love. Whew. How are you feeling?
Better.
Don't forget this day. And come back anytime. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sending you love wherever you are. One love, yeah?
The algorithm brought me to you for a reason.
We are connected. We are one.
Mm-hmm.
We are one. We are one.
I wish more people would realize that.
Well, we don't wait on that. We're not waiting on that. We're doing it and you're doing it. So this is it. This is the new earth. I don't care if it's just two of us. That's all it takes.
If we would just work together, humans, animals, wildlife, everything, do you know how peaceful this world would be if we just loved each other?
But that's what we're doing. We don't have to worry about what the evil is doing. We just love each other. That's what we're doing. You see, so this is a place for you if you want it. We're here, and we're here 3 times a week. Come back anytime. You understand? Let's reflect light to each other and heal each other. As Ramdas said, we are each walking each other home. So I'm so happy you're crying all these tears because you are letting go of your trauma. This is how healing begins. And you have many people witnessing you, and they are all healing with you. You have the courage to come on here and speak your truth. So I want to send you off with a lot of light and the blessings of Jah Rastafari. Know that you're never alone. You understand
me? Yes.
All right. We love you. Thank you. And we're sending you lots of love. Yeah?
Love you too.
Don't tune into fear. Tune into love. Forget that fear BS. You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Blessed. Yeah! Yeah! This is what it's about. I can't even talk. I'm exhausted. That was a lot of energy. This is the force of love. I can't even see. Oh my. This is the power of empathy. Love. We are one. Don't believe the hype. We are one. We are one. We are light. Brittany, Christina, Tone, Pill of Light, Lacey, Isabel, everybody. Meal Mafia, one love. Samira, one love. GM, one love. We are in this together. We are in this together, Nunu. We are in this together. 2T, Dan, we're in this together. Georgetown, we're in this together. Lucy, Robin. Oh my goodness. How's everybody feeling? This is what love is about. This is what love is about, the love frequency, because love heals. Love multiplies, Global. Love multiplies. So much wisdom, Tammy. I don't know if anyone else wants to come in and talk, but Meow Mafia, we're sending you lots of love. You are a brave one. You are really courageous. We're full of gratitude. Nunu, I agree. Lots of gratitude. Lots of gratitude all around. You see, when you're in a place of gratitude and love, oh, Dan, one love, right? Robin, appreciate you. When you're in Meow Mafia, you're my sister. We're in this together. Anytime you see me, just ping me. We're in this together. You're not going to be surviving anymore. We're thriving. We're thriving. Oh, Global. I know. Brittany, I'm so glad you're feeling amazing. Isabel, when this is what love, Kia, what it is. This is what love looks like. Thank you to Meow Mafia. You open your heart and put your heart out here for all of us. That shows what a spiritual gangster you are, despite your fear. Despite your fear. Exactly. Pillar of light. Oh, man. Bella, can you please tell me why I can't talk? I just can't show the real me to anyone. Because your throat chakra is blocked, Bella. You want to come on board? Let me invite you. If you want to come, let's talk. You cannot talk because your throat chakra is blocked. Michael, New Earth. It's a hard choice to leave the Lord behind. Our number is growing. Michael! Demon Slayer! And you have a part to play in this, Michael, because you're a portal. You know that. Ellie, what it is. Hey, Bella, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing, Bella?
I'm good.
So tell us, why can't you talk? Why is your throat blocked?
I don't know exactly.
Are you there? Hello? Oh, I think we lost Bella. But anyway, she might come back. We'll try to invite her again. This is what it is, right? Hate condemns you to the fear frequency. Now, I'm not saying don't be realistic. Pay your bills, find a job, start a business, all those things. But spiritually, you can't give in to hate. Hi, Bella.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, go ahead. So why is your throat chakra blocked? I want to hear it.
I don't know exactly, but I can't talk. I can't just do whatever I want to do in life. It's been like 7 months right now or maybe we're counting at 8, that the narcissist left my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly what am I supposed to do. I'm waking up to myself day after day more. I'm feeling alive day after day,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't perform as I want to in life. I can't just do whatever that comes in my mind. And I've been praying a lot
Mm-hmm.
for guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I am a positive psychology coach and I'm a counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't do any content to show whatever my thoughts are. On one-on-one basis, I tend to help people, but I develop like self-doubt most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know? Can I tell you what it is? Can I tell you what's happening to you?
Please do.
Okay. Your voice was stolen by the narcissist because they fear that when you speak, you will show many people the light. So where your expression was concerned is where you were cursed the most, probably by one of your parents or one of your caregivers, which is why it's a recurring theme in your relationships that whenever you express yourself was a problem. So you began to shut down your sense of expression because expression was what caused your trauma. But you also know that expression is the portal for your healing, which is why you're a positive psychology coach. But you have so much internal doubt about the efficacy and the truth of your voice, so you don't use it. And because you live in doubt, you confirm doubt and you start to doubt yourself. But this is not a time for doubt. It's to know that if you're on this live with us, you are called by the divine. You are employed by the divine. So this is, as I said in the Buddhist cosmology, not me, not myself, not me, not mine, not myself. So when you get away from the ego and you come into the heart, you will find your voice. And you affirm yourself for yourself. You're no longer defined by any previous romantic relationship or any partner or any parent, because your voice belongs to the divine. Bella, am I just talking to myself? Am I just?
No. Thanks for sharing. This is such an eye-opening sharing for me. I have to just grasp a bit and reflect about it. And actually, my parents were not the problem. Actually, my grandparent was a narcissist too.
Yikes.
And I used to live with her for a while. And right now, she's still living.
Let me ask you a question about her. When you were a child, what's the one thing she used to say to you often that made you feel bad?
She used to ignore me all the time, and she used to talk to my dad about me.
Please say that again. She used to what?
Ignore me.
Please say that again. She used to what?
Ignore.
And then now you're wondering why you don't use your voice? The ignoring you was the spell to make you feel unseen and invalidated. Don't you see how these narcissists work?
And the same thing went on in my marriage. I've been married for like 3 years now, and my husband is ignoring me all the time. He's not here. He's not acting like a husband. And he left 7 months ago.
That's it. So let me ask you a question. When you feel ignored or you're ignored, what do you do?
I keep quiet. Thank you.
Don't you see the trick here? So you are abused using silence to make you silent, which is why it's hard for you to see the abuse. But this is exactly how the spell was cast on you, my dear sister Bella. This is not logic. This is intuition on the heart. Don't use your mind. I can tell you're very intellectual. Come to the heart. Do you see what I'm saying, Bella?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand more. I'm trying to feel it.
Yeah. The thing to heal is to realize that your voice has value. There's no value in you keeping your mouth shut. Speak. Speak the truth from your heart, because the truth of your heart from your heart is what's going to heal people. That's why these people manipulated you with what the tactic called the silence treatment. You know it.
Yeah, I know it.
And the silent treatment is a manipulative tool, is also a spell to keep your mouth shut. Don't you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made me open my eyes to it right now.
Say again?
As you're speaking.
I-
You made me open my eyes to it right now as you're speaking.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. You see?
Alhamdulillah. By the way, I'm from Egypt.
Oh, my beautiful sister from Egypt. Egypt has a lot of spiritual power, especially in those pyramids over there. You see?
I know.
Even though the people think it's just bricks and sand, there's a lot. That place is a portal. So
Yeah.
I just want to encourage you to connect to the truth of the land where your ancestors are from and start using your voice as an alchemist. Don't be afraid of speaking, because that's what they wanted you to do. So speak your stuff, heal the people. You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh,
I heard
Bella,
you.
shukran, 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 shukran.
Thank you.
I'm sending you love wherever you are, yes?
Thank you.
And please use your voice. We need you. Please speak.
Okay.
Okay. One love, yeah?
Thank you.
One love. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
This is the information, my people. I couldn't even keep up with all the comments. Ellie, Jazz and Laughter, Isabel, Christina, Isabel. This is what it is, people. So on this Valentine's Day, this is the story. You can see the power of love. We saw it with Meow Mafia. Love is not just the present of February 14th. Every day you wake up is an opportunity to practice love, because it's love that pushes you to your purpose. The courage of love. Oh, Nunu, I'm so sorry. It's a spell. It's to manipulate. So, my people, I just want to send you good energy wherever you are. I want to send you lots of love on this day and every day. And when you are in love, you cannot be manipulated. When you are in love, you cannot be afraid. When you're in gratitude, you can't worry about your problems. You worry about how to create solutions, you see? So I want to send you good energy wherever you are on this day, that you share your love, be loved, and know that you deserve love, because you are loved, Dawn Marie. You see me? I just want to send you a lot of love and see you again on Monday of next week. Yes? Thank you all. I really appreciate your time and your attention. Peace, 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 peace.